Do you know why some people have a ton of followers but they're not making any money? While some people with a very small following, they're actually making money. By earning money, I mean businesses and not putting stupid things out there just to scam people for likes and for money. I had that question in my head for a very long time too, but recently it's gotten more clear than ever before because I have experienced this exactly. I have a TikTok account that is more than 200 times bigger than my Instagram account. I will share more about it throughout this video, and mainly I want to let you know that by the end of this video, you understand what makes the difference and which one you should choose, and why is it important to know what is important to you, to your business, to your brand, or whatever goals that you have, because everyone's definition of success is different. Some people might think, oh, I need 100,000 followers. Some people say, oh, I just want to make like $1,000 just to sustain my life. That's enough. Or there will be also some people who say, I just want to enjoy creating content. I don't care about all of these things, right? Everyone's definition of success is different. So don't take any words for everybody. It does not apply to everybody. And if you are watching this video because you want to learn some magical methods to go viral, to make a whole ton of money without doing anything, this video is not for you. You can go somewhere else. Now, I'll also explain why being so obsessed with follower counts can hold you back. And if you're watching this video, a lot of times you might be told that, when you get more followers, you get more eyeballs, you get more traffic, you get more business or brand deals, right? Is that really true? If that's true, then my 100k followers TikTok account would have made me a lot. But that's not the point. The point is, when I started that account, I don't have the end in mind, right? So that is what I am also going to share with you in this video, that you gotta have your end in mind. You gotta know your goal, because you don't know where you're going, you can go everywhere, and it is the right place too, because you don't know where to go. I know it makes sense. You get more eyeballs, you get more traffic, then it means more success. But that's not true for me. And I believe some of you watching this, it resonates with you too, because followers does not mean anything. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to be someone who walks out the door and people are like, hey, I want to take a photo with you. No. Here's what nobody tell you. Content isn't about mainly getting followers, getting traffic. It is creating the right content, attracting the right people, and when the right time comes, they think of you. They relate you to the topic, to the subject, to the authority. And for me, it is also about building relationships with my followers from all over the world. I love connecting with people. So if you're watching this video from anywhere in the world, drop a comment so I know where you're from. I think that's the beauty of it. I don't really make content just for money or for whatever, but a big part of it is connecting with people from different industries, different parts of the world, because I believe everyone has got a very special thing in them, and I just love connecting with people. Now, here's why creating viral videos, big, huge account is not gonna be helpful for you. Is from my experience of this, when I first started my TikTok account, I did not know what I was gonna post. I was just posting stuff, right? And somehow it kicked off, right? There's one day where the notifications kept coming in, way too many notifications, that I just gotta turn it off. And once I turn it off and I click into the notification section, see all of those things, those notifications, followers, comments, it did not really mean anything to me. I don't feel anything at all. So that's why I say you need to know what is your goal. Don't focus on the wrong goal, because the real value of content creation is about creating the right topic, the right content, attracting the right audience, how it connects your brand or your business with others, how it resonates with people, and also helps you in developing the ability to communicate effectively. Now think of content strategy or content as a whole like a garden. Going viral and getting a ton of followers is like scattering all the seeds across, like throughout all the entire garden, and plants are just gonna sprout out everywhere. But then you're gonna realize, hey, there are a ton of plants, many different species, different fruits, some are even weeds, because you're just scattering everything everywhere. So you can ask yourself, are you planting the right seeds that you want to sow? Are you nurturing specific plants that will actually bear fruit? What if you are just nurturing weeds? They're not gonna bear fruit. And are you becoming a better gardener in the process? Which literally also means that are you becoming a better communicator, a better leader, or person in the space of authority in that industry, right? I have had people who I work with where they have just follower counts of under 1,000. Specific videos can make them 4-5 figures USD. So that is a huge sign to say that follower count does not equal to monetary goal or personal satisfactory level. Where I have seen people with hundreds of thousands of followers, one even a local guy who is I would say very big. He has got like, I think hundreds of thousands of followers, but then he decided to stop it. He decided to just start all over again from scratch. I did not really go deep into it, but from one video I saw where he mentioned he's gonna start all over again, you gotta know why, right? If everything is going well, if he's making a ton of money, if everything is aligned with his internal values, his internal personality, then there is no reason for him to stop, right? The reason why people stop and start all over again because they realize, hey, I'm not going to the place that I want to go because I started wrong. And that's completely normal. So that is why, although my accounts are very small, but I know why I'm doing it. I know what are the reasons, who are the people that I want to attract and connect with, and why I'm doing it. Take a moment right now. You can just pause this video or just write this question down on a piece of paper. Are the content that you're creating actually aligned with your personal goals and maybe your business goals or whatever goals that you have, like the bigger picture? Are they aligned? Or you're just doing it for your personal interests? Ask yourself, are they contributing to my personal growth? And one of the biggest mistakes I have made and a lot of people have made is they create content that they think is valuable, but people don't really find it valuable. A lot of times this could be business tips or trending audio, trending video, trending trends. But are they really serving your audience and serving you at the same time? You gotta kill two birds with one stone, leverage. Because for content that you find valuable, you gotta know if people find it valuable for their use case. Why are they watching your video? Why are they subscribing? Or why they should subscribe to you and why they should not. It's like the chef creating content for around the topic of how do you control the heat, or what are the types of oils to use when cooking different types of dishes. If their target audience are investors, for example, they want to open franchises, they want to attract investors. But if they post that kind of video, yeah, they are valuable, but maybe they might attract other chefs, other competitors, or they might attract housewives, which may or may not be relevant to whatever that they are teaching because they're chef, they're in restaurants using professional equipments that we as normal people, we don't really use at home. So for whatever that you think is valuable, yes, it may be valuable, but are they attracting the right audience? Now look at your latest 10-20 posts, look at them and just evaluate and see if they are actually aligned with your goals, aligned with the people that you want to connect to or not. Now I totally get it if you're not running any business, if you are just doing it for your personal growth. This is a very good way to train your ability to communicate, ability to convey your messages across, because that was one of the reasons why I started, right? I did not start to get followers, to get money, to get whatever shiny things. It is more for me, growing myself. So if you're watching this, if you have not started anything, no content, nothing at all, I would encourage you to just start creating and start posting, because that is gonna help you understand yourself better and also at the same time help you to know what are your weaknesses, especially in communicating, and your intonation, how you say things. What are the words that you continuously use or use just way too often? It's like or like, yeah, even like, such as. This type of filler words is what I learned from Toastmasters back when I was like 18. It was totally uncomfortable, but I just pushed myself because I know why I want to do it. So the same thing with content creation. If you know you're doing it for your personal growth, you want to train yourself, just start. I come from experience. I come from whatever that I've experienced and all the shit that I've eaten. Now for everything that you do, it does not really 100% has to be ROI positive, because yes, it could be monetarily ROI positive, but it can also be internal, which is more important. You are gaining your confidence, you're gaining your skills, right? Owning skills are much valuable. I know some of you might have stopped creating content after years, after trying so hard, and you just cannot keep up with it because it takes a lot of time, especially if you're like a coach, a business owner. If you have no time at all, which is what a lot of my clients, why they work with me, is because they want to create it, but they don't have the time. So this is the reason why you need to find the right ways to create content. Scripting, find the right tools, the right processes, and the right people. But overall, I know having a ton of followers, having a ton of comments to reply to, having viral videos, they are very rewarding, but a lot of times it's just temporary. You gotta ask yourself, what does it actually mean? How does it contribute to the bigger picture? Content that showcases your values, content that showcases your skills, that aligns with what your target audience wants, what they find valuable, and how that helps you move forward are more important. So if you have not started content, just start. If you are struggling, trying to get off, you're like on the fence, just stick with it and just keep yourself in the game, because you can't lose if you don't quit. And with that, live with no regrets.